Hey guys, welcome to the Hex and Rye YouTube channel. Today we're going to be reviewing a tarot deck, and this specific tarot deck was one that I've created myself, and I'm really excited to have it in person. It's been digitally existing for quite a while now. I don't remember exactly when I started it, but it's been around for a while digitally. Here we have it in print, and just wanted to kind of go over this deck with you guys a little bit and kind of explain a few things about it. So let's begin. We'll start with the outside of the box. The whole thing is supposed to be like an old NES RPG. That's the art style. That was the kind of theme for this deck. I tried to capture that for the cover of the box here. But yeah, the outside, I kind of tried to make it look like an old NES game box, same kind of style. As you can see, the name of it is the Mystic Gate Tarot, and for those of you who are esoterically inclined, you'll catch little details. I've got the 4 suits, the 4 elements represented here on the cover, and those will be strewn throughout. I tried to keep all of the actual working symbolism that most tarot decks have and import that into the 8-bit aesthetic. So on the side we see a similar thing represented here. We've got the 4 elemental weapons that the magician makes use of. The 2 ones that have changed here are cups have changed into potions and coins have changed into shields. Not a big change, just a thematic one. And here's the back of it. It just has a little bit of information about the deck, the kind of storyline behind it, the journey of the Fool, and that's about it. So just a quick little blurb on the back there about what you can expect the deck to be themed around. Again, the elemental weapons. On the top it is the title. On the bottom it is nothing. So let's open it up, take a look. So the box, I should note, is a little bit big. Alright, there's a little extra room in there. There's supposed to be a book, but I haven't written a book, so there's no book. But it does make for handy removal. You don't have to cram your fingers in there and break the box apart. So, you pull the cards out, you got a tarot deck in your hands. I wanted to talk a bit about the quality of this print. But the quality of this deck, it's a standard tarot size deck, so the cards are going to be what you're used to handling and working with, so no surprises there. The print quality I was pretty happy with. I think everything came out rather crisp. So as you can see, the pixel art is still intact, the text still readable. I really like this card. This is the Tower card for this deck. It's thematically a little different. I was just going to have another tower get blown up, but I thought it'd be cool to do a kind of spell for this one. The reductive theme of the Tower card is still here. It's still a very disastrous attack, so you'll find things like that in this deck. I've kept everything very in line with the Rider-Waite, but thematically it's different. So this is the Fool card. It's kind of a blank slate. Create your character as the Fool needs to do through his journey. And so you'll go on like that. All the cards are here. All the major and minor arcana. It's organized the same. Here's the Wands suit. The minor arcana are all items or gear that the hero will pick up along the quest. Some of them are good and some of them are not as beneficial. They've all got a little description down here in the dialogue box that kind of describes the spirit of that card. So even if you're not familiar with tarot, I think you can still get a pretty good head start with this. So the Queen of Flame here. I've included their elemental tetragrams above their thrones. For those of you who are into that kind of thing. It's not critical, so don't worry if you're not. Again, swords, went with the yellow color to represent swords. And you'll immediately know which suit you're working with when you pull it because of the background. Some of these are organized by level, and some of them are organized by price. It's just a fun little RPG thing. Of course, I'm sure you could find some meaning behind it too, should you wish. The World, New Game Plus unlocked. Little RPG humor there. So many of these correspond to the more traditional meanings behind them. The Sun, pretty happy with that one. I think that's neat looking. Hangman. I won't go over all of these with you. I'll just give you a quick example. Here's another spell. This is Judgment. In the most other decks, the meaning should still be the same, more or less, but the theme changes a bit. Swords, the Ace of Swords, these are all spectral. They're not quite existing. They have the potential to turn into a really cool blade once they go through the process. Just want to find some of the shields. Shields are the earth element, they're coins, they're discs, they're pentacles, but here they are shields. The sorcerer, he's the magician. He's picking his weapon of choice down there at the bottom. And yeah guys, that's about it. So you can see some more of these cards in detail on the website, hexenrai.com, and you can catch a couple of preview peeks at the site that these are sold through. But yeah, that's about it. They work pretty well. We'll give them a little quick shuffle so you guys can see. That's the other thing I've noticed, is that they're a little bit more slick than I'm used to. Not a problem, of course, but something to be aware of. Maybe you like that kind of thing. Oh yeah, the backs of the cards, it's a lot like the actual cover of the package, but we've got the little push start done here. We've got a nice shuffle. Draw a few. Oh, it's the Ace of Swords again. Great, everybody start thinking. So, that's it guys. Thanks for checking out this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found the deck interesting. I think it's a fun one. It's a fun one to play with. It's probably a little more difficult to use for serious readings, I think, but not insurmountable, should you choose to do so. But yeah, it's an enjoyable deck. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys around. Till then.